So you just tuned into this video. You are interested in becoming a better version of yourself. You want to elevate. You're searching for the most efficient ways to do so. Luckily for you, I'm going to give you those efficient ways. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm here to give you the most efficient ways, the best ways that you could actually gain muscle and gain mass to actually become more like Zoro. Yes, you can be more like him. All right. His body is not unrealistic. It's not unattainable. It's something that's perfectly attainable. If you are consistent, there's no reason why you shouldn't have success in your physique. Now, to analyze Zoro's physique, if you look closely, he has very wide shoulders, strong ass neck. It actually is a beneficial thing. To other people, you appear to be more masculine. That and having bigger forearms, you look more masculine. The only way one can actually reveal the muscle underneath be at a low enough body fat percentage. This can mean anywhere from 15 to 10 depending on your body type, but generally people who are within 12 to 10% body fat can achieve that type of vascularity. That type of vascularity that Zoro has can reveal all the muscle that's underneath the fat that was once there. However, anything 10% and under can be a little mentally challenging, as it induces a different level of stress, not only to the body but also to the mind. So I would suggest being anywhere from 15 to 10% body fat. Can be generally healthy. Anything under, I don't see why you would do that to yourself. It's not necessary, and I just don't see why you would do that to yourself. If you're looking to join a bodybuilding competition, etc., that would be an acceptable time to do so. Now, getting back into Zoro's physique, he has strong, well-developed legs. Calves are there. However, these are usually covered by the clothing, the type of clothing that he wears. You can't really see his legs all the time, but we can assume that he has a well-balanced physique from what we see. We don't get a lot of clips or scenes or pictures of just his back. There's this clip of him doing handstand push-ups that I just want to add in because I think it's cool. In regards to his back, he has overall a very balanced body. In order to achieve such body, I have here a compiled list of exercises and workout routine that anybody who follows should be able to easily attain the type of body that Zoro has, assuming that you are consistent. Unfortunately, that is a requirement. Being consistent is very important. Getting to a low body fat percentage is not extremely difficult. In fact, I'm going to be making a few videos very soon explaining how to do so in the easiest possible manner and enjoying all the foods that you enjoy now while losing weight. There are a few different styles of working out that people usually either suggest or get into when they begin their fitness journey. One of those things is push-pull legs, a full body split, there's a 4-day split, etc. They don't really take into consideration the forearms, the neck, the calves, unless in compound form. They don't really take these different body parts into consideration. In order to get a physique like Zoro, we gotta have a strong neck. What I'm going to suggest here is for the beginning of the week, we do push-pull legs. If you're not familiar with push-pull legs, the workouts are listed here. And obviously everything that's listed in this video will be in the comment section, so you can easily access whenever you so desire, at no charge. Seeing the journey that you guys go through and the results, it's more than enough payment.
Oh, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. Bullshit. I see you shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money.
Push day consists of chest and triceps. Listed are dumbbell chest press, 3 sets of 10, incline dumbbell chest press, 4 sets of 12, shoulder press, 3 sets of 10, and pec deck flies 3 sets of 15. For all of these exercises, you want to make sure that you push to failure. Failure meaning you cannot do any more. If you don't push yourself in the gym, if you don't attain failure at least 80% of the time while you're in the gym, you lose out on a lot of gains that you could be building and putting on the table. You lose out on. You also want to make sure you warm up prior to any of these exercises. I actually listed, a few different warm-ups for a few of the days on this list. So it should make it fairly easy for you to know how you should warm up prior to doing these exercises. You don't necessarily need to do it every time. I would suggest to warm up twice a month. Pull day is back and biceps. Now for back and biceps, we're gonna make sure we warm up again. And this time we're starting off with pull-ups. You're gonna do a max set. So as many as you can do in one set until you get to 30 reps. So every set you do, whether it be 10, whether it be 6, whether it be 5 reps, however many reps you can do in that one set, do that, and then go to the next set and do as many as you can, and then go to the next set and do as many as you can until you get to 30 reps. The next exercise on this list is seated cable rows. You're going to do 3 sets of 12 lat pull downs, 3 sets of 12, and then standing dumbbell rows, 3 sets of 10. You got easy bar curls, 3 sets of 10, and seated dumbbell curls are going to finish out the workout. Now you're going to want to warm up heavily, maybe not too heavy, but you're definitely going to want to get enough blood flow in your lower half of your body, because this is probably the hardest workout of all of the workouts in this routine. Legs is incredibly fatiguing, and when I say warm up, don't fatigue yourself before you get into the workout. Obviously, the better the performance within the actual workout itself, the better the results after the workout itself. However, definitely warm up, get your legs loose, and you're gonna get straight into leg press. You're gonna do 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Really push yourself. You may not be able to get to 12 reps, which is why I gave you 8 to 12. Whatever you can do within those parameters should be okay. Now you are doing 4 sets, so be careful. You don't want to die in there. Definitely push yourself as hard as you possibly can. Next exercise is going to be standing calf raises. Zoro has beautiful calves. At least that's what I would assume. You're going to do 3 sets of 15. You want to have a full range of motion. So go all the way up and go all the way down. Controlled movement. All the way up and all the way down when you're doing your calf raises. Now at the end of the set, once you get to 15 reps, that's when you're going to want to pump out a few reps quickly. Like bounce them out, boom them out, as many as you can. That's going to ensure that you reached full muscular failure in your calves. A lot of people have a hard time growing their calves. So in order to put in as much focus as possible on growing that area, we do a little extra for that said specific area. The next exercise is the lying leg curls. You're going to do 3 sets of 12 for the lying leg curls. Obviously every gym has, most gyms, if not every gym, has all of these machines. And last of the leg day is the leg extensions. You're going to do 3 sets of 10 to 12. Really push yourself in all of these, especially for leg day. It's very important, as there's only one leg day in this routine. In a lot of routines, there's 2 leg days. However, it's not really necessary as long as you have overloaded yourself to a specific standard. You've done your best. Going on to Thursday, We have shoulders and abs. If you see Zoro's shoulders, huge strong point of his physique. Shoulders are very important when it comes to Zoro's physique, which is why I actually looped shoulders in, and you were probably wondering why. I looped a set of shoulders into chest day, into push day. That's a strong suit of Zoro, so we want to make sure that we hit that more than enough by the end of the week. Going back to Thursday, shoulders and abs. We can warm up the shoulders using bands, resistance bands, and then after that, you're gonna get straight into shoulder press. You have 4 sets, 12 reps. Seated lateral raises are next. So seated lateral raises, you're gonna want to do 3 sets, 8 to 12. You're gonna really want to push to failure here. Pushing to failure is definitely necessary when it comes to this. Now, overload the weight. If you grab a little more than you think you can do, that's fine. You have a rep range of 8 to 12. So shoot for 12, but if you can't get to 12 and you get to 8, that's also fine. But the objective is to shoot for 12, but grab a little more weight than you think or than you know that you can lift. Maybe a little bit more. Now, we're definitely going to be focusing on overloading the muscle on this movement. So the next movement is cable lateral raises. With the cable lateral raises, you're going to have 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Obviously here we're pushing to failure, and after that we're going to get into abs. With abs, we have crunches, 3 sets of 15. When 15 reps becomes easy, add weight by increments of 5 pounds, meaning every time you add weight, add 5 pounds until you get to a point where 15 is difficult again. And to end off the workout for Thursday, we have the ab rollouts. Now, ab rollouts, what I suggest is at your local gym, usually they have ab rollouts available. If you ask, you would have to go to the front desk. I've done it a few times. I've done it a good amount of times, actually, as long as you bring it back in a respectable time and manner. Now, if you don't want to do that and you want to purchase an ab rollout yourself, they're not too expensive. They're actually quite inexpensive. I'll put a link in the description for you to grab one of those. It's a simple cop, as well as the resistant bands. I'll also link that in the description. For Friday, we have calisthenic day. You've seen where Zoro does the upside down handstand push-ups with the bar on his legs, lifting like a 500 pounds or something like that. Straight calisthenics. In order to move like Zoro moves, you have to have complete mastery over your weight, and Zoro, my friend, has complete mastery over his weight and over his own body. And the best way to do so, to build relative strength, is through calisthenics. Calisthenics is also going to get you completely shredded. It's going to aid to that. It's good to mix in calisthenics with weight training. Is commonly referred to as hybrid training, where there's a little bit of calisthenics and then a little bit of weight training. And usually when it's that perspective, they usually do half. So you're doing half calisthenics, half weight training. For our Friday, we're doing straight calisthenics, and to start it off, we're gonna do pull-ups again. We're gonna do as many as we can per set, but this time we're doing it until 40 reps. So that's 10 more reps than you did last time at the beginning of the week. Coming to the end of the week, you'll probably feel a little more fatigued. That's perfectly normal. It's actually pretty good. Shows that you've been putting in the work in. Regardless of all the fatigue, try to push through. You're going to want to do 40 reps after your first few sets. Like I said, max sets, so as many as you can do per set. After your first few sets, what you're going to want to do is switch the grip. Switching this will actually introduce you to different types of micro tears in your body. A micro tear is what happens when you actually lift, you break down muscle, leaving micro tears within your body. And what happens is those rebuild, and what happens is you get stronger because of that. Now, when you do different types of grips in your pull-ups, you're actually going to experience different types of soreness that you may have not experienced prior to doing the same variant of pull-ups. So that's going to be very important. It may even be eye-opening for you. It all aids to having full control and mastery over your body. After that, you're going to want to do dips, 3 sets of as many as you can. If it's 15 or more, I would suggest adding weight, as adding weight to your dips can actually help you become exponentially stronger. You'll definitely benefit from adding weight to your dips. After the dips, you have hanging leg raises. We're gonna do 4 sets of 15 hanging leg raises. You're gonna want to rep it out and control the movement coming up and down. Really control the movement. Focus on spine flexion. I suggest that when you're lifting your legs up, try to straighten out your legs as much as possible. There's going to be a slight dip in your knees. Wherever your kneecap is, you want to focus on having that kneecap come as close as possible to your hairline while keeping your legs straight. Once you get to the eccentric, control the eccentric down. The eccentric is you letting go of that leg raise, your legs coming down. Control that all the way down, and then control it all the way back up, and then control it all the way down, and just focus on, maintaining that movement in the most correct and most accurate way possible. That's honestly gonna give you the most burn in your abs. It's gonna give you the most burn that you could get. Honestly, it's really effective, and I suggest that you do the leg raises. Even if you're not going to be using this workout for some reason in the future, I would suggest definitely adding the leg raise to your routine. To build a body like Zoro, it's damn near essential. The next exercise after that is push-ups. Simple push-ups. As many push-ups we can per set. So you're going to do a max set every set. And you're going to go to 50. So if you could do a max set of 50, then what you want to do is you're going to have to increase your rep range to 100 now. So if you could do 50 easy push-ups, go to 100. But if you can't do 50 easy push-ups yet, and you have to do maybe sets of 5 to 10, then just go to 50. Once you pass that 50 threshold, if you become familiar with doing 50 push-ups, I would suggest doing decline push-ups after that, as the upper chest is much more aesthetic and just physically pleasing to see. So if your upper chest is more developed than your lower chest, it's automatically going to make you more attractive. So I would suggest doing decline push-ups after you get to that threshold of 50, and it becomes very simple for you to hit that. Saturday and Sunday, you're resting, bro. You gotta chill. You put in the work for the whole week. And now it's time for you to sit back, lay back, and chill. Do not get out here and start doing stuff unless it's not unless it doesn't have anything to do with actual lifting. Obviously, if you have something that you enjoy doing, do that. Take the time to rest and allow your muscles to recover, as it's very important. It's an extremely important process for your body to heal, because if your body does not heal, then you can never actually gain the muscle that you actually broke down. Focus on recovering as soon as you can. Some people do ice baths, as it allows them to recover quicker. Different types of therapy, just simple, not even ice baths, but using ice packs on the muscles. Whatever you need to do to recover quickly, maybe doing like a hot bath, a hot steam, hit the steam shower. Some people hit the sauna. Whatever you need to do to recover quicker. If it's nothing at all, just chilling, then just chill. But if you need to recover quicker, if you feel as if you're getting into the next week and you haven't fully recovered, then I would suggest actually taking it maybe slightly easier that next week, especially at the beginning of the week, focusing on recovering so that you can go back into the gym and perform. Because what's really key is your performance in the gym. Your performance in and out of the gym, your performance is what dictates whether or not you achieve a physique like Zoro. So definitely keep in mind recovery. It's very important. You are going to be great. You have what it takes. So do it.